127 degrees inside the car right now, and that's only about 10 minutes or so. The Missouri State Treasurer Eric Schmidt just came out and told the crowd that they're cautiously optimistic. Me, Pack C, can also take $20 from Pack A. This means instead of a cause only getting $20, it gets 60. And the FBI is offering a reward for a Columbia hate crime. This is KMU8 News at 6. Senator Hawley and I talked today about his meeting with ICE and what he learned. It's not Miss Frizzle's magic school bus, but it has the new technology that'll take students into a whole new virtual world. One of Snapchat's infamous features, the disappearing photo. The AT&T customers say they feel like the old Verizon ad. Remember? Can you hear me now? Where does a soup kitchen give out meals without a building? Before today, law required offenders to be on the registry for life. Another change that comes today includes a system placing sex offenders on different levels, 1 through 3, based on the seriousness of their crime. I talked to one mom who says it's not okay for these red dots to start disappearing.
And my family, I think if we could, we all want to keep our kids in a bubble and protect them.
Molly Meyer tries to keep her children out of harm's way.
But the flip side of that is we can't, this is part of the world we live in. And so
she thinks a sex offender shouldn't be able to wipe away the past and petition for removal from the state registry. Changes that started today.
Man, I love to give people the benefit of the doubt, and we all make mistakes. But some mistakes are just bigger than others.
But Boone County Sheriff's Department Major Redden says families shouldn't overreact to the changes.
The offender registry itself has never prevented a single crime.
He says the registry is just a list this mom finds valuable.
I think we live in a day and age where we have information at our fingertips, and I think people should be informed.
Redden also says the process to get removed won't be easy or fast.
But the court has to order it. It can't be just a matter of, hey, I've been good for this period of time, take me off the list.
It's now in the hands of the court. I talked to 2 different therapists in Columbia who used to work for the Department of Corrections with sex offenders, and they both say for offenders who have committed these sexual crimes, it's unlikely they can change their behavior because it's a deep-rooted issue. Dairy farming here is a family legacy.
I can't think of a time when I didn't think I was going to be a dairy farmer. It's always been, this is what I want to do.
Jay Fogel is proud to carry on that legacy. It's just tougher today than what it used to be.
When I got out of high school, being a dairy farmer was a pretty good deal.
He's not afraid of the hard work or the long hours. He and his mom, Janice, are worried whether they can pass the family livelihood on to Jay's 2 sons.
I just love this picture. Is our oldest grandson.
If the boys want it, would be wonderful. The grandsons, they're the 5th generation. We would love to be able to see the farm as a whole keep on keeping on. But how do you do it?
Jay says he's seen a change in the industry, something that could alter his family's way of life.
Our current milk prices are well under what they consider break even. And so, each month it just seems to be harder and harder to take care of the bills. And, it's been pretty tough.
It's not just the Fogel farm.
We feel that we're good farmers. We feel we're good dairy farmers. But there's a lot of good dairy farmers that aren't dairying anymore. It's something that our Our bills are unbelievable at times. You know, it's like, you gotta be kidding. Another one? You know.
Missouri as a state isn't producing nearly as much milk as it has in the past. Last year, there were only 85,000 milking cows in Missouri. That's significantly lower compared to 1997's 180,000 milking cows. And in the 70s, there were over 300,000 milking cows in Missouri. In the United States, people aren't drinking as much milk as they used to. In the 70s, people drank nearly 300 pounds of milk per person. But last year, the number was half that.
We need to let people know, you know, that it's a struggle.
To help with costs, Fogel Farm started a bakery, switched to growing their own feed, and even tends to a beef herd.
You know, when you're counting on a bakery to help make your living along with a 600-acre farm or 590-acre farm, it's pretty tough.
It makes me feel terrible. We have had depressed prices for so long, it's almost come to a way of life.
They're fighting that way of life, fighting for their farm.
You know, if you weren't hopeful, there's no reason to keep doing it.
Fighting for their family legacy.